So, you're finally free from the narcissist. Now what? Now what do you do? Because this sure doesn't feel like freedom now, does it? You have been deeply, deeply negatively impacted by the diabolical, insidious ways of someone who you thought cared about you. That's a deep betrayal right there. Now, I will say that your mind is going to ruminate over questions that you are going to want to turn to the narcissist to get answers from, but you're not going to find those answers to the questions that you seek. Those questions, I've asked them too. How could they do this to me? They said they loved me. I thought they cared. How could they leave? Did they ever care? Well, I can answer that. They did this to you because they dared to and because they could. What happened to you is a consequence of who they are. And unfortunately, those of us who have been traumatized by narcissists, we blindly let them do this to us. Now, please don't take offense. You want answers. I'm going to give these answers to you, and maybe they're hard for you to hear, but once you begin your healing journey, you will understand the depth of what I'm saying to you. Because the narcissist has been doing this, what they be doing, for a long time. It's got nothing to do with you. But how they could do this to you is because you let them, unknowingly. And they will keep doing it because we let them. And we let them because we don't have those healthy boundaries in place, as we're not strong enough in our own voices and in our own self-worth and respect to put up that barrier that says, no, you shall not pass. You do this to me one more time, bucko, there's going to be consequences, and you're not going to like those consequences because I'm willing to walk away from this relationship. Yeah, they said they loved you. Yeah, don't they always? They cheapen this phrase and spin it for their own gain. How dare they? We hear the words, but we ignore the intention set in their voice as we negate, ignore, blindly refuse to see their behavior that has no follow-through or commitment behind the words that they speak. Love has to be proven with committed, steady, consistent effort. Gift-giving and empty promises are not what defines love, my friend. When someone does for you what they know you will like, when someone goes out of their way to be helpful to you and they don't expect or ask anything in return, that's something to take note of. That's something to take notice of. That's effort put into the relationship. That's love. That's kindness and caring and compassion. A narcissist will give to you what's easy peasy and passable in an attempted effort. They do and give from the path of least resistance. They give according to what they are willing to give, what they want to give you. If they have to give to you what you want, oh, no, they won't do that, because that means that you're controlling them. Your wants and needs are always dismissed, diminished, devalued. Oh, but you thought they cared. But that is only because they suckered you into taking their word for it. I know, I've been there. And you took them at their word without any proof. Yeah, me too. You took it on blind faith that the genuine love existed within them because you thought they were human. Yeah, we all do. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt because you thought, oh, maybe they just don't know how to show love. Oh. And then you ask, well, how could they leave? Well, quite easily. See, love binds people together. Loving people stay with you for the long haul. They are there by your side, walking with you through the meat and potatoes in life. The narcissist only wants to suckle the milk and nurse life from your bosom. They can't stomach anything else. They leave because they are superficial, and they can only survive on superficial. Love doesn't walk away so easily. The narcissist, they skim the surface of who you are and never search deep to connect to the depths of your soul. They only want to drain it. And then you're left asking, did they ever care? Honey, when someone loves you, they not leaving. Seriously. Period. True love never dials back. It just opens up. The narcissist never cared. They can't care. You and I are just objects to them. Objects to be valued or devalued. They see our worth as an asset gained for them. Does it really matter when or if the narcissist cared? I mean, what are you looking for? A spot in the relationship to say, oh, now I remember I said something wrong and that's the day they stopped caring? What the hell? Who does that? You're entitled to say something wrong. To err is human. We're allowed to make mistakes. So let me ask you a question. Do you really value yourself so little that you believe loving you should be and needs to be and has to be conditional? Loving you must, absolutely must be unconditional. You deserve nothing less, as you always, always, always deserve the best of someone's love. Yeah, I mean that, and I'm talking directly to you. You deserve to be loved, nurtured, tenderly, fully, and completely, admonished and loved and felt worthy of being in someone's tender-hearted care. You deserve someone to listen to you, to hear your heart when you speak, and when you enter into the room, their face should light up. You don't deserve to be put on a pedestal, but you certainly deserve to be respected. Abandonment brings up many feelings to the surface. You'll feel regret, betrayal, disappointment, overwhelm, and grief. You put your heart and soul into this relationship, and you may even feel such despair that life doesn't feel like living anymore. So you really want to go down like that? You really want to turn to despair? You really want the narcissist to have that kind of final say over you still? Oh no, the narcissist doesn't get that kind of authority to determine whether you're emotionally depleted and whether you physically live or die. No. You want to make their actions determine whether you survive and thrive in this life? You really want to continue putting your life in their hands? Oh, no. Because you determine whether you live or die, as it is your choice to determine the quality of life that you want to live. God brought you into this world. Just remember that. You were the first thought. Nobody else thought of you except God. You were that thought in God's mind first. And he always gets the final say. He deserves that much from you. He deserves that kind of respect you're willing to give to the narcissist. Instead of fearing the narcissist, turn that fear over to God and give God the respect for the life and the air that you breathe. As God deserves you doing your best to make an effort every day to rise up and stand tall above that frickin' pain, because that is how you overcome the spirit of narcissism. The narcissist is not responsible for your life. You are. Because you have breath in your lungs and life in your veins, you, my friend, are obligated to guide yourself in your own healing journey. But you're not alone. How you heal is up to you. You just need to see that you do. And you learn to heal by making healthy choices. Begin by practicing self-love. Remember those red flags you ignored at the beginning of the relationship? Well, that's because you wanted to be accepted. In what ways do you not accept yourself, and why? Journal your answers and learn to give yourself what you needed others to give to you. Maybe your mom didn't provide the sisterly advice as you cried on her shoulder. Maybe your dad didn't protect you from the struggle as he wasn't around to give you practical advice to navigate yourself out of that struggle. But it's time to love yourself, as this is the commandment. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Loving yourself is knowing when to say yes and no, and being okay with the outcome of both blessing and consequence. Today, you get to decide how you want to live. Make it count by making the love within you better than great. I personally want to see you shine, and I know you will. Take it one day at a time, and I'm here if you want to talk. Go make your day great.